Hi, I'm Rebecca Sato with expertvillage.com, and we were just talking about how to submit a query letter for like a periodical such as a newspaper or a magazine article. And let's say you want to do a query letter for a book that you've written. You've written a novel and you're ready to get it out there and for publisher's consideration. So that query is going to be formatted just a little bit differently. And actually, if you go online and look around at different samples, you'll see that everybody does it a little bit differently, and that's fine. There's no right or wrong way. The main point is that you get the idea across to the editor that this is going to be an awesome book that people are going to want to read, because all they want to know is, are people going to want to read this and buy this and make me a lot of money? That's all they care about. So there's I would say there's none, but there's very few editors out there that are going to publish something that they don't think is going to sell. So just keep that in mind when you're writing it. And I'm going to go ahead and I've just written this pretend sample query for a novel. So, dear Mrs. Doe, I'd like to submit you Only Die Once, a mainstream thriller. Here's the novel's premise. Melanie Higgins, a junior attorney at the prestigious New York law firm Hartman & Jones, discovers that her boss is winning all of his cases by murdering key witnesses, blah, 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 with the help of her old lover and her new flame, blah, blah, blah. The big case involves a young girl who is the key witness. Will Melanie risk everything to save her life? Okay, I just made that up, but let's say that I really put a lot of effort and was starting to write this book. And then you'll move on to credentials. My credentials for writing this book include, and then go ahead and list some credentials. I made up some credentials here just to give you an example. A summer internship at a law firm. 3 years experience as a personal assistant to a high-powered attorney. You want to give an idea that you're in the know, that you're an expert on this topic. Even if it's fiction, that you'll have something to draw from. Fiction reviews from my local newspaper, the Greendale Tribune. Attendance at the Fiction Writers of America annual writing contest, where my 2 manuscripts earned 2nd place overall and honorable mention out of 10,000 submissions. Basically, whatever you can put on there that makes them go, okay, this is a decent writer. They're going to be able to write something that will sell. And then here's an idea. You can just put, to see this 120,000 word manuscript, you want to give an idea of how long the overall manuscript is. Please check yes below and return this letter in the enclosed reply envelope. Because the thing is, you want to make it easy for them to say yes. And then you'll go ahead and put, yes, I'd like to see You Only Die Once. All they have to do is click, think how easy. All they have to do is check that, put it in an envelope, and hand it to their secretary. And you've already gotten an invitation. So there you go. And then you can do the no thanks and please query. So they can click no thanks if they want, or they can say please query and they'll give a name, a reference at my firm that says that Jan Doe sent you. And that's good too, because then they'll pass you on to someone else that will look at it. And then, of course, you'll include the self-addressed envelope.